here today to provide you an update in relation to the ongoing missing person investigation relating to Gus Lamont. The search for 4-year-old Gus, who disappeared from Oak Park Station on the 27th of September last year, has been the largest and most intensive missing person search ever undertaken by SAPOL. Every police officer and civilian involved in the search for Gus has had the sole focus of locating Gus and returning him to his parents. Sadly, to date, our efforts to locate Gus have not been successful. On the 14th of October last year, the Commissioner approved the establishment of Task Force Horizon to continue the investigation in relation to locating Gus. Since Gus's disappearance, there's been a groundswell of support from a range of government agencies, private companies and community groups, all with the same focus as us, and that is to locate Gus. The scale of the air and ground search as part of this investigation is unprecedented, and today I'm going to provide you much more detail around what we have done in relation to that as part of the Task Force Horizon investigation. The search for Gus was based on him walking off from Oak Park Station and becoming lost. This is one of 3 investigation options that have been explored by the members attached to Task Force Horizon. The other 2 investigation options are focused on Gus being abducted from Oak Park Station, or whether someone known to him was involved in his disappearance and suspected death. I'll provide you further details on all of those concurrent investigations this afternoon. As well as that, today I'm also declaring the disappearance of Gus Lamont to be a major crime. So I'll start with the foot search. As I've indicated, the foot search has been unprecedented and the resources that have been used have been significant. And just to give you a snapshot of what that is, 163 SAPOL members, including recruits, have been used in the search operation. 230 non-SAPOL resources have been used. That includes the SES, the Australian Defence Force, the Army, who deployed twice in and around the Oak Park Station area. Indigenous trackers and community groups have all been involved. We've had deployments to Oak Park Station for over 20 days as part of that search operation, and there's been 8 separate searches, at least 8 separate searches conducted at Oak Park Station. Due to the remoteness of Oak Park Station and the challenges that that environment provides, the searching would not have been possible without the assistance of these resources, and I'd just like to very quickly thank the Australian Defence Force and particularly the Army and the State Emergency Service for their participation in those searches. Detailed ground search to a radius of 5.47 kilometres out from Oak Park Station was conducted over several days. So I'd just like to show you what that is. So you'll see on the slide here Oak Park Station in the middle, and the blue line that goes around that is the distance of 5.47 kilometres. That equates to about 94 square kilometres. To give you some context, this is what it looks like if you overlaid that into the CBD. You can see that 5 square kilometres takes up the majority of the inner suburban metropolitan area of Adelaide. It's a significant distance that has all been searched on foot, as I've said. We just go back to the slide that now shows you what that looks like on Oak Park Station. So you'll see in the shaded area is Oak Park Station itself. That's the boundary of the station. The 5.47 kilometres takes in a significant portion of the station, but you'll also see that it also just cuts out of the station into some of the neighbouring properties. Again, all of that area there, 95 or 94 square kilometres, has all been searched on foot. That search has been overseen by police forward commanders, experienced police forward commanders and very experienced field search controllers. We have a large degree of confidence that that area has been searched thoroughly. You might ask why 5.47 kilometres? The National Search and Rescue Manual indicates to us scientifically, soundly based statistical data that children aged 4 to 6 years of age are located 95% of the time within 5.47 kilometres of their last known place they were seen. So it's not guesswork, it's based on scientific, factual, reliable statistical data is why we put the foot search into that area and why we invested so much time and effort into that area in the early part of this investigation.